Hello everyone, thanks for joining us. My name is Gary Newton and I'm with Peerless Estate Sales. I'd like to start today by extending a special thank you to our YouTube channel subscribers, customers, and friends. We're very excited this week to be working in a quintessential mid-century modern home with a beautiful view of Hayden Bay. We'll be selling a special set of furniture this weekend, original to the home. Here to talk about it a little bit more is my special guest, John Thompson, a local textile expert and interior designer. Thanks for joining us, John.
Thank you for having me.
I know that you want to talk a little bit about the architecture of this home. It's irresistible, but first, you have to answer the question we've all been asking. Who are you sitting on?
This is Le Corbusier. He was an architect in the early 20th century. He is the pioneer of what we commonly call mid-century modern. During the 1920s, he and some other designers created a design style called the International style. Other designers in Germany were in a school called the Bauhaus, a progressive school of design where artists, craftsmen, architects, designers, interior decorators, textile designers were all in this very collaborative type of movement. Unfortunately, the school was shut down during the 1930s when the Nazis closed it down. And Le Corbusier and his design partners were French architects, and they had created a new principle of design, actually started the concepts of what mid-century design was all about. An interesting story, Le Corbusier died of a heart attack while swimming. They found his body washed up on shore in France. He died August 27, 1965.
The year I was born.
On my birthday. Maybe that's why I like design.
Maybe that's why I've always wanted to learn French. John, are there other designers that you recognize in this room?
These tables, for example, were designed by Marcel Breuer, an architect from the Bauhaus. Marcel Breuer became one of the most important architects of the 20th century.
It's like a modern nesting set.
Another influence would have been the Art Deco era, which was all about industrialism and modernism and being streamlined. Le Corbusier designed two different styles of his furniture, the LC2 and the LC3.
LC standing for?
Le Corbusier.
Naturally.
Le Corbusier LC2 is the smaller version of the chair and the sofa.
And what do we have here?
We have the LC2, which
smaller
are original from the 1960s when the company Casina bought the rights to be able to recreate his design of furniture. The frame is made of solid chrome-plated stainless steel tubing. The cushions are foam, Dacron wrapped. This is top grain genuine leather. These are all individual cushions. It all comes apart for easy moving.
So we do not have reproductions here.
No, these are original pieces of furniture.
Well, that's exciting because we've got more downstairs. Let me show you.
Oh, thank you.
Isn't the architecture amazing?
Yes, it really is. This was built on a grid system, which was the principles of Le Corbusier's original new architectural style. Modernism is all about rectilinear shapes built on a grid line. The original concept of Le Corbusier, he had designed cement columns to raise the architecture to be able to give an open space so that the rooms were not divided. It allowed for large windows, open feeling of the space. A prime example of a beautiful home designed within the concepts of international style. They had a petite version, and this is 19 inches, so this is the smaller version, which is LC2. And the other version that he designed was the LC3, which is a larger version, and the seat was lower so that the larger lounge chairs were more of a lower loungy feeling, where these were more of an upright type of chair. For smaller
living
homes,
spaces.
Exactly.
Please, have a seat.
Yes. We call this modern, but this furniture was actually designed in 1928. It's not Art Deco, it's international style. Casino, which happens to be an Italian furniture company, originated during the 1920s, knew Le Corbusier personally. They bought the rights to his furniture back in the 60s. So these pieces would have been designed period 1964.
This is great information, John. Before you go, there's one more thing I want to show you.
Sure.
Upstairs. Not that way. This way.
Oh, okay. Did you happen to notice the Carrara marble mirrors the grid line of the steel structure?
I do now that you pointed out, but I also notice the remarkable design on the back of this chair looks familiar to the rest of the house. Right this way.
Thank you. Well, even the track lighting is on the same grid.
Here's their dining room set.
Yes, very typical. Less is more, which is part of the style of this home. Mid-century modern, simplicity. By the way, these chairs were designed by Marcel Breuer, which happens to be the same designer
As the coffee table and the end tables.
Exactly.
And same way we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Set of 10 dining chairs.
10 plus 2 over there makes 12.
Excellent. Let me see if I've learned anything today. Solid stainless steel, chrome-plated tubing construction. Is that right?
Correct. And as you notice, there are no screws, so this has been made in solid stainless steel.
Wow.
These are not cheap knockoffs.
John, thanks for all the great information today. My last question is, regarding just these 2 sofas, for example, what do you think a fair market value should be this weekend?
Well,
John sent me down to the Pearl District to discover some of the retail prices of the licensed reproductions of this furniture. Here we are at Hive. Well, he gave us a really helpful brochure to identify a real Casino manufactured product. Casino, the licensed manufacturer of the reproductions. So as soon as we get back to the house, we're going to check underneath our furniture to see if it's signed in the frame. If you're looking for licensed reproductions of modern furniture, you'll find lots of choices down here at 12th and Everett. Design Within Reach is a store for you. And look who I found on my way up the stairs. This is an LC2, brand new, and a floor sample. See that? It's only stock in black leather. Retail value of the LC2 sofa, $8,900. Look what I found in the lobby of the Memorial Coliseum. These are the LC3s, bigger version, and they're knockoffs. Cushions are fixed. You can't take these chairs apart. Okay, I've done my homework. I'm ready to price this furniture. We'll see you Saturday morning at 10 o'clock, and now you should be able to recognize a bargain when you see it.